Okay, so quick thing on scouting. When you are scouting, obviously, or additional thing, so you can go and explore, see where it's blinking. That just means that's the little square that it's going to explore at a time, and you keep sending them over and over again. You can do that, absolutely. There is a much better way. And the better way is that if we scroll out like this, you can see the whole map. And then you scroll out and you look for one of these little squares. Or let's try this one over here. You look for one of these squares that's surrounded by fog. So you see that? It's surrounded by fog. This is a nice little square. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for little village dude. And we explored that. So what we're going to do is we're going to look and we're going to try to find a no-name governor. We're going to try to find a little no-name guy who's not part of an alliance and a fairly low power, you know. We're going to tap scout, and we're going to send our scout. Now if we come back and we find this little guy, so we tap him, we see he's on 10-minute scout now. If we scroll out a little bit, we can see that little green line. And we see where the green line's going. It's got to get through the pass, and it's coming along. The more passes you discover, the fewer things it's going to go through. But if we come along, it's going through this clear stuff, and then it's going to cross through here. And then we see it dips down, and it dips into this fog. And it's going to cross through there. It's going to cross that path. It's going to come along in this fog here, and it's going to cross all the way through all of that fog until it gets there. And what it's going to do as it goes through there is it's going to cut a path, just like these other paths that you see. That's what that did. And along the way it cuts its path, it clears out that square at every path, every time it passes through, and finds any additional villages, caves, keeps, passes. So all of the things that have rewards for them, it's going to find and do it on its own without you having to do anything about it. So like right now, I can do other things in mine. If I look at my 2 scouts, I've got one, this one's on a 14-minute one. He's been going for a bit. And this one's on a 10-minute, well, 9. And they're just going to go do their thing. They're going to find a bunch of villages and stuff like that. And I'm just going to keep coming in and collecting them, you know? Or I can wait till they find all of them. But I'll check back in so you can see. So like right now, we have, everything's empty. I haven't been doing caves on this castle, so there's 30 caves to explore. So let's just ignore that. But we'll check back in and see when it's done how many villages, caves, and other I've got. You can see how much it benefits to just sort of let the scouts run.